What's wrong with being obese? Being obese comes with many health risks and dangers. One of the many health risks and dangers are that it can cause you heart disease or cardiovascular disease. And cardiovascular disease is permanent, and once you have it, it stays with you for life. And cardiovascular disease is a direct link to heart attacks. And those who are diagnosed as being obese, actually in a study show that they have a 60% higher risk of dying from that heart attack than people who are of a normal weight that do have heart attacks. Um, and so that's only one of the many health risks that being obese has. Another one is diabetes, specifically type 2 diabetes, which is also permanent. Even after losing weight and watching what you eat and exercising, it will stay with you forever. And type 2 diabetes, there's almost no cure, and the only way is to help with the symptoms. And for some people, they have to have insulin therapy for the rest of their life. In fact, and also, they all tie together. The ADA, the American Diabetes Administration, they say that diabetes is obesity is the direct cause, is almost a direct cause of obesity, or I mean, obesity is a direct cause of diabetes. And thus, obviously, diabetes also ties right back into being overweight and heart disease. Those with diabetes are much more likely to have heart disease. So, and not only does it come with all these uh, deadly illnesses and health risk from being obese. Being obese can ruin your day-to-day life. Just walking up and down the stairs, even putting your pants on, because you're far larger than the average person, and being obese, those who are diagnosed with obesity are reported to have less motivation, um, lower self-esteem, higher levels of depression and anxiety. And this is another major side effect of being obese, one that a lot of people do not look at because it's not as physical, is the mental aspect of being obese. We have all these social media outlets. We see all these pictures, and there's such a high standard, unrealistic standard that people try to hold themselves up to, and especially for obese people, this can destroy their self-esteem, and it can ruin their self-worth and their self-imaging. And studies actually have shown that there is a direct link between people who are overweight and the number of attempted suicides. The likelihood of a person attempting suicide. And obviously, like I just said, it directly correlates, with that lack of self-worth and that depression. And this is just one of the many other side effects that come along with being obese. Um, and a lot of people get their feelings mixed in. But the truth is that being obese is not a healthy thing to have or be. It's not a very healthy place to position to put yourself in. And